Hello everyone, and if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here with me today for Kat's message of the day. Before I deep dive into the message, just to let you know that this is a collective group message. So today's message may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Leave for today and maybe come back and visit me tomorrow and see if tomorrow's message is more suited for you. I'm going to share that today's message may seem a little bit harsh or a little bit in your face. It is not my intention it's not about attacking you. I hope that you can hear in my tone when I do go through and explain some things that this all comes from my heart, a place of love. It's what I've channeled. It's not even directly from me. That may not even make sense to you. Just ignore that bit and just know that this message sometimes takes time to digest and process, and then it may really resonate with you when we really look more deeper within rather than look at the surface and we think about the answer. So let's deep dive into it, and of course, once again, need my glasses. Stop caring about what other people think and feel about you. Do you feel the need or have the need to be liked? Do you know why? What is your truth? What does it mean exactly? What does it mean for the truth? Let me share a little bit about our human makeup. It's part of our human makeup from birth, right? That we need to feel loved, accepted, included, validated, and that we really matter in essence, that we're cared about. It's about feeling part of the herd. You may have heard that analogy of that herd mentality. And it's ingrained in us, and it's that we always, as a human, we feel that we have that need to feel that we belong. Is this a contributing factor? What's holding you back from doing what you want, attaining your goal, and living life the way you choose, not the way others choose for you? Fear is real, right? It's real. And sometimes we look at fear from a physical perspective, like have a fear of jumping out of a plane. The fear is also ingrained in us through our thoughts. So fear is real. Our thoughts alone can take us out, telling us we may be judged, we may be laughed at, disliked, abandoned, and most worst, rejected. So rejected out of the herd. It's not easy sometimes to follow your dreams and live life on your terms. However, when you have not negotiables in your life, it's time to overcome and conquer the BS, the self-sabotage thoughts, and the inner dialogue. Tell them to shut up. Just tell them to shut up. None of it is your truth. It's not truth. All of the thoughts, what is saying, you're going to be judged, you're going to be this, is not necessarily the truth. And there's a quote, and I wanted to share that with you to end this message. What other people think of you is their business. I found that quote many years ago, and it really was the start of the progress of me eliminating the fear of other people's thoughts. And believe me, it's been a work in progress. It was still there was still a smidge there of fear of what other people thought, or not being liked bothered me, probably even as close as 6 to 8 months ago. And it's only more recent that my energy has really absolutely shifted towards that. And that fear is really subsiding. And what it's doing, as you can see, is enabling me to do this organic. I don't edit, I don't do anything. And that's my identifying truth and going, wow. And it was also really an indication that I have finally getting close to ridding that. Yeah, we're all going to have moments. I have moments. The difference is I don't allow those moments to hold me back from moving forward. And that, it takes work. Believe me, what I'm sharing with you is not easy. And I'm not saying just click of the fingers and get rid of it. But when you identify that that's one of your things that are holding you back, rather than saying, oh, I just can't do it, I'm not good enough, no, that's out of my realm, oh, no, 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 and you're making all these excuses. And believe me, when I say that, I'm not saying any of it is intentional, okay? It is our subconscious that wants to tell us porcupines in our thoughts. And so I'm not saying any of this is intentional. All I'm asking from you is sharing, firstly, is for you to sit and identify, is that one of the things that are holding you back? And find the truth. And the second thing is just offering you a different perspective. Maybe it's a way that you hadn't looked at it before. So let's keep moving forward. If this is your first time here, I also draw a page from the daily guidance book. I don't know what it is, so it's just as much a surprise to you as it is to me. Wow. You are lovable. Know that you are lovable. To us angels, you are the most lovable person imaginable. We see the goodness in your heart and in the way you desire to express and receive affection. Each breath you exhale sends your beautiful energy outward. Just a reminder, if you want to close your eyes and take a deep breath during this message, sometimes it really does assist to resonate and really soak in. You are entirely worthy of love. Your personality, thoughts and feelings are wondrously endearing, and your physical being is perfect in all ways. Every part of you is completely glorious. We're your angels. We're continuously by your side, and we will always love you. I am a thought for today. I am a lovable person just for being who I am right now. My angels see and care for my true self. And it is safe for me to share who I really am with others. I value myself just as divine cherishes me. Wow. As you can see, it blows me away because I just went, could that message be any more aligned with the channeled message that I got this morning? So I just say thank you guys, thank you angels for absolutely supporting the message that I channeled. And really, I hope that some of those words really did resonate with you and did sink in with you. And you felt those words. And once again today, clearly because the message is quite a deep and a strong, powerful message, that once again, I got 2 cards. So I draw 2 cards from the Universal Healing deck. It's an Oracle Healing deck, not a tarot. And I have no idea, like the book, I don't know what I've pulled. So let's pull. The first card was one that jumped out and jumped on the other side of the room, actually. Reflection. We have had this card quite a bit. And so what it's saying, if the card keeps coming up, it's saying, maybe some of you may not have been, you haven't done the reflection. You've listened to the messages, however, you haven't reflected to find the answers. That's just guidance. That's not from me. So maybe take that time, give yourself 5-10 minutes just to really sit, take some breaths and really look inward and listen to the message and see what you find, because that's a way to find the truth. And when you find the truth, then you can work on it and heal and release it, if that makes sense. So let's go to the message of reflection. And before I read this card, if you'd like to stop, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and as I read you this message, it is time to reflect on what you have accomplished to date. Remember what you were like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Look back and you'll realize just how far you've come. Acknowledge the experiences that have helped you get to where you are. Hopefully you will see that every painful or unpleasant event served a purpose. Everything turns golden with the passing of time. Like autumn leaves that fall to the ground, filling the tapestries of our lives with beautiful colours. So maybe you are wanting to achieve a goal, attain something, lose weight, whatever, get fit, whatever it is. And maybe you're feeling right now that you haven't really got too far. And maybe that is even of the opinions of others that you've taken on board and you've actually swallowed. So what this message is saying is actually allow yourself some time of reflection. And when you reflect on what you've achieved the last 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you may actually be surprised at how far you've come and what you have achieved. When we don't reflect, we don't see it. We look sometimes too much in the future and go, this is what I want. Or we look at where we are and we go, we're not where we want. But we haven't looked back to see where we were. And that's a really important message to really hold for yourself. Reflection is something that I do every day with my journal writing, because I absolutely want to show gratitude, and I do 3 celebrations every day. I want to absolutely identify how far I've come, no matter how small it is, because every small little achievement is growth, and that's how you have to look at it. It's a way to look at it. I shouldn't say have to, because I don't want to come across as I'm telling you what to do. That is not who I am. This is purely all guidance. Okay, so once again, before I get on to the next card, if you'd like to take a deep breath and just close your eyes. And so some of these words may really resonate and we can absorb them so they can make impact. Meditation. Brilliant message after reflection. And for those of you, meditation, you may feel that, you got to cross your legs and close your eyes. That's not necessarily the only way that you can do it. There are other ways, and I'm not one to do meditation like that. I'll either do a guided meditation, or for reflection, for meditation for me is finding a beautiful space that I love, whether it's by water, around the home, wherever it is, it doesn't matter. And just taking even 5 minutes out to close my eyes, take some deep breaths and just stop. That's meditation. That's just almost resetting. So I hope that that may assist you and not be so overwhelming when people say you got to meditate and you're going, oh shit, I don't know how to. And so you don't do. I would rather find an easy alternative for you and another suggestion of something that's simple, so at least you'll do that, even if it's 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes, just sit somewhere, whether it even be outside in the sun, close your eyes and just do some deep breathing. My deep breathing is once I breathe as much breath in that I can take, I count to 3, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then I slowly push that breath out till I can push no more breath. And that's how I do deep breathing. And maybe that's a technique that'll resonate with you. Okay, so let's keep moving on. Meditation. I do like to keep these messages to 10 minutes. However, sometimes they go over and I go, that is okay. It's clearly meant to be. Meditation. Your soul is yearning to communicate with you, so sit quietly and listen. Let the light of your soul fill your heart and mind. Listen to the guidance that comes from within. Pay attention to your inner world and don't be distracted by what is going on outside of you. All you need is inside you and not outside of you. The outer world is full of distractions and illusions. I love that. In your inner world resides your truth. If you are struggling to find the answer or a solution to something, then still your mind through meditation or breath, and soon all will become clear. What a flowing message today. And I really hope today, even if it's not about the fear of what people think about you that's holding you back, it may be something else that really is distracting or holding you back in the outer world, the external world, your environment. So take note of that. And what this is saying is the way to really find the truth is to take some time out. And it could only be 5 minute in 5 minute blocks if that's all you can manage, 2 minute blocks if that's all you can manage. But it's time to really value you and invest in you. You are your most valuable asset. It's something that I have said to myself for years now. It just resonated with me, and I went, yeah, we can invest in houses, we can invest in all the external. But if I don't invest in me, then what is the point in everything else externally? And so I created that saying, invest in self, I am my most valuable asset. So if you enjoyed today and you'd love to see more of it, I would be so grateful if you would subscribe to my channel and also click on the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload the next cat's message of the day, which will be tomorrow. And I am so grateful that you're here, and thank you for spending your time with me. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.